All right, so I want to talk about Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order.
You know, delivering supervillains to the raft is usually a lot of boring paperwork, but this... it's a total riot.
Released in 2019, developed by Team Ninja. This game is a dungeon crawler, similar to like an old school, like a Diablo, but it's, you know, got all these Marvel characters. Got all of the Marvel characters. So many. It's so surprising, actually, how they got all of the licensing for these characters. And then it kind of follows, the story follows a bit of the Infinity War saga. So it's got that whole Thanos trying to grab all the stones, and then the Black Order comes in. Once they get split up, they're trying to all recover them back again. So it's a really grand adventure, and it's a really fun way to experience the Marvel Cinematic Universe in a video game. So an immersive, way to experience these things outside of just watching movies passively. So actively participating in a story that's created. And it's developed by Team Ninja. The game is really best played with multiple people. It's co-op. It's more enjoyable that way. It's fun and it's fine playing it single player.
What is this all about, Ronan?
There is tons of loot drops, tons of ways to upgrade your character and your team, and there are tons of characters. I don't know how they got so many characters in this game. The graphic style isn't the greatest, but it does really well and it looks really good on the Switch. It's not Vaseline-y, it's not choppy and gross. There are some frame drops because there are so many enemies in this game. Like at one point there are hundreds of them on the screen, and it's like, yeah, it's gonna chug a little bit. This console's old. It was old, it was only 2 years old in 2019, but it just it works and it's enjoyable and it's fun, and I love this game and I will go back and play it continuously. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you're liking this. Leave a comment. So there is a lot of depth to the way that you go about playing this game. It's basic in that it's essentially just a horde. They just release hordes and hordes on you, and then you just destroy them, or there'll be a thing that you gotta do in order to, you gotta beat a boss, or you gotta beat wave after wave after wave, or you gotta go and you gotta fight off and defend things so they don't take enough damage, or you gotta try to open up these doors while these things are happening, or you gotta blow up these certain things while defending fighting all these enemies. And then as you're doing that, the story is going off, showing you cutscenes, and then they're also introducing characters each time the cutscenes happen. So you'll see this guy, and they'll add them into your roster, and you could try them out as you're going through, and it's like such an overwhelming experience when you are firing it up for the first time, because you start out with only a couple characters, and then all of a sudden you got like 80 characters. I don't know how many are in this game, but I know that there's a lot. It's on par with Smash Ultimate in that aspect, and it's fun, engaging, simple. If you want to pick it up and just kind of show somebody, just kind of button mash and play your character, jump a couple times. He's got a dodge roll, and use your special like this, and then press L1. You hold L1, and then you can do a whole set of other things with the buttons in order to use your specials, and you could team up and use specials with your characters. if they're both using a special at the same time, it'll combine. And it's really engaging and it's really deep. And then
We're alive, but we could be anywhere in
it's
space
addicting
or
because
time.
they're also dropping loot all the time too. So you get these ISOs and then you can upgrade using the skill tree. And the skill tree is wild. It's so big. It's too big actually. And that's one of the issues that I do have with this game is that that skill tree is too large. It's just too large. Like there's just so much stuff, and it's important to have, you know, upgrades and passive upgrades and percentage upgrades and all this stuff. But like, there's just too much. There's hundreds, thousands of. There's so many things that you can just go along in that tree, and then the rocks that you get, the ISOs, they combine and then they upgrade your stuff, and it's like. It's complicated on what you want to, like, what is it that you want to focus on with this specific character? Do you need more health? Do you need more damage output? Do you need more magic output? What are you working with here? And it's deep, but also you could probably not even use it and it wouldn't really make that big of a difference. So it's kind of like funny that it's that deep, but then you could just kind of overlook it if you we're just looking to kind of go through and just everybody I'm just going to do damage with, or everybody I'm just going to increase their vitality. So that'll be it, vitality for everybody, and you probably end up all right. The level designs are great. They're all memorable and iconic places that you've seen before or heard of before if you've watched the movies or read the comics. Like, they are not doing stuff that's outside of the realm of insanity that is Marvel and that universe. They released a couple DLCs. The DLCs are cool. They're interesting. They add more characters, so there's even more characters, and it gets ridiculous. Like I don't know who I should level up, who I should play with, who I should take on my adventures. And it's like, typically I would just go with like a brawler, a couple casters, and then another like medium whoever I kind of wanted to throw in. But also, when you build your team, they give you bonuses for having similar, or like if you have all females, you get a bonus. If you have all X-Men characters, you get a bonus. If you have all Spider-Man characters, you'll get a bonus. And it's like, if you can build it out and you can min-max and you can create like the ultimate team with the ISOs that are in there, and like you'll just destroy whoever you come across. But like, even like I did pretty good at that, and then having my team, and then I started a new game plus and just got destroyed like on the first thing, cause I bumped it up the difficulty and just got wrecked. Just completely wrecked. I wasn't doing any damage to the enemy. So I think this game is just meant to be just grind at it, keep grinding at it. And you know, it's cool to pick up and play. If you're gonna have a couple people over, they can all grab a character and we can go out and just do a couple missions and call it cool. Like, I really enjoy that aspect of it. I really enjoy that it has all the memorable characters and it's a way for you to fight, and it's only on the Nintendo Switch. Like, I really enjoy that that's like an exclusive for Nintendo. I like that it's, you know, a fun party game for the Nintendo, which that's, you know, I love that. I love that. So anyways, yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Good game. I beat it multiple times. I think 3 times now. Once in 2019 when it came out, once somewhere during the 2020 era, and then recently last year I beat it again, and I really enjoy it. I will continue to play it. It'll always be a selection. Hey, when people come over, you want to play this game for a little bit, check it out, see what it's about. Most people don't even know what it is, which is kind of funny. But yeah, thanks for tuning in.